In the Arctic, weather can change in a heartbeat. When warm air currents drift over the freezing ocean surface, a silent danger awakens. This phenomenon creates sea fog, a thick blanket that can reduce visibility to zero in a matter of minutes. For a harp seal pup, staying close to its mother is the only rule for survival in this frozen labyrinth. But nature does not bargain. The fog descends like a heavy curtain, erasing the world they know. Visibility drops to less than half a meter. In this whiteout, the horizon vanishes, and the sky merges with the sea. Separation happens in seconds. The visual link between mother and pup is broken. Camouflage usually protects them from predators, but now, the white fur makes the pup invisible to the only one searching for it. Panic sets in. The pup stops, instinct telling it that moving blindly could lead to falling into the freezing water or worse. In the fog, stationary ice floes transform into ghostly figures. Every shadow looks like a threat. Every shape is deceptive. The silence of the Arctic fog is heavy. It dampens sound, making it impossible to tell how far away anything is. The shifting sea ice creates thunderous cracks that sound like approaching footsteps to a terrified pup. It breaks the silence with a distress call, a specific, high-pitched cry that cuts through the wind. It waits. It listens. But the physics of fog are cruel. Water droplets in the air scatter and dampen sound waves. Even if a sound penetrates the mist, the scattering effect makes it impossible to determine the direction of the source. The damp fog clings to its fur, sapping body heat faster than dry air. The cold begins to bite deeper. Adrenaline fades, replaced by exhaustion. The pup must conserve heat, curling up tightly against the frozen surface. Alone on the ice, it is vulnerable. Polar bears and gulls patrol these white wastelands, listening for the exact sounds of distress the pup is making. Blind, cold, and alone, the pup can do nothing but wait and trust in the bond that draws a mother back to her child. Returning from the hunt, she expects to find her pup waiting exactly where she left it. But the ice floe is empty. Panic triggers an immediate physiological response in the mother. She abandons the surface. If the pup isn't on the ice, her search must begin from below. Her whiskers, or vibrissae, are super-sensitive sensors, capable of detecting the hydrodynamic trail of a swimming body minutes after it has passed. She swims in a calculated spiral pattern, expanding her search radius to maximize the chances of interception. Periodically, she breaks the surface to emit a unique. But visual cues are useless. Sound travels 4 times faster in water than in air. She pauses, suspended in the blue, listening for the specific rhythm of her pup's splashing. Time is running out. A pup alone on the ice is a sitting duck for polar bears patrolling the fog. Energy reserves deplete. The bond between mother and pup is being tested by the cruelest element of the Arctic: separation. Exhaustion is the ultimate enemy. To conserve the last of its warmth, the pup enters a state of dormancy, waiting for a fate it cannot control. A shape emerges from the void. In this frozen wilderness, a dark silhouette usually signals a predator, a polar bear stalking its prey. Instinct screams at the pup to run, but fear freezes it in place. It is too weak to escape. It's a seal, but is it the mother? Visuals are not enough. She relies on a chemical signature unique to her lineage, the scent of her offspring. Carried on the freezing breeze is a scent warmer than the sun, the unmistakable smell of mother's milk and safety. Harp seal milk is 48% fat, 10 times richer than cow's milk. The bond has been tested and forged stronger. For now, the vast frozen ocean is not a trap, but a cradle. They rest, ready to face whatever tomorrow brings. In the great white north, life is fragile, but love is the anchor that holds against the storm. From above, the Arctic looks calm, but beneath this frozen silence, life is preparing for its most difficult journey. This is Mara. She is pregnant, and the Arctic will not wait for her. From a distance, a silent observer records what nature rarely reveals. Every movement now costs more energy. Inside her, new life is growing. To survive, Mara must return to the sea. The ocean is her only source of strength and her greatest risk. Beneath the ice, time and energy are precious. Female harp seals rely on stored body fat during pregnancy. Food must be found before the ice changes. Each return to the ice is a small victory. Rest is not comfort, it is preparation. The ice never truly stands still. Every step carries weight, hers, and the life she carries. The Arctic tests patience before it tests strength. Scientists observe that pregnant seals conserve energy by limiting movement during harsh weather. Not all ice is safe. Choosing wrong can be fatal. Weather changes without warning. Instinct sharpens when danger is near. Ahead lies food and unknown risks. Out here, there is no herd, only ice and instinct. Each breath is measured. Mother seals are driven by instinct long before their pups are born. Moments of calm are rare, but necessary. Even the faintest light can matter. Her body grows heavier by the day. Rest is no longer optional, but the Arctic never sleeps. Instinct listens before the mind understands. Night approaches. Warmth must be protected. Something changes beneath the surface. The ice begins to speak. The Arctic warns without mercy. Rising temperatures make sea ice unstable, forcing seals to constantly relocate. Not all dangers come from above. Running blindly would be fatal. Even from afar, the danger is clear. The ground beneath her can no longer be trusted. She chooses the only path that might hold. Nature blinds as much as it threatens. Her body is reaching its limit. Somewhere, a hunter listens. Safety is never guaranteed, only negotiated. One step too late would have ended everything. She survives, for now. Night comes faster when danger is near. But the threat has not passed. Every step now is deliberate. Her body signals what is coming. There is no turning back. Harp seals give birth on sea ice, relying entirely on instinct and timing. The world narrows to cold and breath. The first hours after birth are the most dangerous for both mother and pup. Something moves nearby. The sea is never silent. She chooses protection over fear. Her world shrinks to breath and pain. Whatever comes next, she will face it. The danger is closer than ever. And in the frozen dark, a new life prepares to enter a dangerous world.